19-19. Jerome on the left side. 5 minutes to go. Cavs with the ball as Jerome comes around an Allen screen. Ty into the lane. Tough shot. No good. Rebound off. Well, I thought it went off Holmes, but it went off Jared Allen down there. So that'll give it to the Wizards as Tristan Vukovic now checks in. Boy, big guy, 6'11", out of Italy.
And what we're seeing from the Cavs, Tim, is the adjustment with the loss of Niang and LeVert, and Hunter not being here yet. They're just trying to get a feel for matchups.
Sam Merrill with the night off, so the bench has been short down on the baseline. Speaking of short jump shot from Jordan Poole. Nothing but net. Wizards back on top, 21-19 with 4.5 to go here in the first. Garland, run of the lane, driving, hits the brakes, bounce to Allen. Allen hooks, no, but he got fouled by Vukovic. Well, if the Cavs get to 100 tonight, you're going to be happy if you like those McDonald's fries. By the way, Washington has not had a game this year in which they've given up under 100. So it's looking good. But if the Cavs score 100 in tonight's game, all fans will receive a $2 large fry. Now, if the Cavs get to 120, it turns into a free large fry with no purchase necessary. Download the McDonald's app to receive this offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Donovan Mitchell had gotten a brief rest. He's back in.
And Tim, we would be remiss if we didn't mention what happened at the Cleveland Sports Commission where they honored Dan Gilbert.
Chairman and owner, yep. Lifetime achievement for Dan Gilbert. What he's meant to not only the Cleveland sports landscape, but his civic work.
Oh, no question about it, man.
Congratulations, Dan Gilbert. Received that very prestigious honor last night. So well-deserving. 21-21. Well, not for long. Allen had it, 2 free throws, but then Jordan Poole with a foul line jumper for Washington puts them on top, 23-21. Jerome into the lane. Hands to Allen. Popped it in with the right hand.
And Jared does a great job of rolling, Tim, and making himself available.
Jarrett ties the game at 23. At the other end, left-handed shot by Kispert. No, but he got it back. Popped it home.
Second time, third time you've said that, Tim. It's hustle stuff. That's what they're beating us on, hustle.
Jerome, bounce to Allen. Allen rolling up with the left hand. Couldn't connect. Rebound Vukovic. Wizards to the other end. Poole comes right down the lane. Drive, scores, and drew the foul from Jalen Tyson.
And he is the kind of guy that can beat you. If Poole can get hot, I've seen his days in Warrior Land when he was with the Warriors, Tim. He starts making layups, making threes, and ones.
Averages 20.3 per game. Cavs have held him in check. He's had games of 14, 13, and 17 against Cleveland. But, Jim, as you said, boy, he is one of those electrifying scorers.
One of those young kids that can get it done.
Yep. 6th year out of Michigan, came over from Golden State in the summer of 23. Kenny Atkinson's very familiar with him. He was with Golden State when Kenny was there.
That's right. And the thing about this kid is that all he needs is a little help with him.
Mobley back in the game, run of the lane, into the lane, and he got fouled as he went up.
Turnaround jump shot.
Cavs down 5, 28-23, 3:19 to go first quarter. Cavs off for the weekend and back in action Monday night when Minnesota's in town.
Who you got? Who you got the Super Bowl?
I don't really.
You don't care now that you're Buffalo Bills. Hey, but he got MVP, Tim. He got MVP.
He very deserving of number 17 to get that MVP honor. Although I'll tell you what, Lamar Jackson had an incredible year. That was so razor thin. I don't know how you differentiate between those two.
I'm not mad at either one.
I mean, if Lamar Jackson had got it, I would have said absolutely. I mean, and as a Bills fan, that's tough to say, but he had
I know it is for
season.
You. Well, not for all Bills, but for you.
Well, sometimes you got to take the rose-colored glasses off. Not always. Mobley hit them both. Cavs back to within 3. And Porter knocked it away from Vukovic. Grabbed by Tyson. Ahead to Porter. Pow!
And Tyson Porter deflected it, Tim. Those are our two young kids out there making it happen.
And again, you would think Craig and Jalen are going to get extended time tonight as Washington takes a timeout. So Porter with the deflection. Tyson grabbed it, got it back to Craig, and he crushed it. Cavs within one, 28-27. 2:52 to go first quarter. Timeout at the Capital One Arena. So we'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
This is Monster Jam. Witness big air, two-wheel skills, backflips, and all-out racing. It's the only place to see the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Megalodon, and more. It's big-time fun for the whole family. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Coming to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse February 14th through the 16th. Brought to you by BKT Tires. Visit monsterjam.com today.
Suspect a natural gas leak? Enbridge Gas Ohio reminds you, first move your feet, then call when you're down the street. A gas leak might have a smell like rotten eggs, or you might see blowing dirt or bubbling water. A leaking pipeline might also make a hissing sound that you can hear. And whether you're an individual or contractor, state law requires you to call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. Dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. For more safety information, visit enbridge.com, keyword natural gas safety.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Now through March 3rd, get 4.99 APR financing on remaining new 24 Tacomas and new 25s. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Or lease a new 24 Tacoma SR5 for just $285 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. From the cars we drive to transformers powering our homes, Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Cavs down 1. Wizards lead it 28-27 here in D.C. 2:52 to go first quarter. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones. And great big hello to all of you listening wherever you may be. We've got Cheryl up in Toronto. She has texted in. We've got Mike and his son Carter listening at a Sheetz in Zanesville. Hey, Mike, Friday night, man, you got to take your son Carter. You got to do a little better than Sheetz, and I don't shop at Sheetz all the time out. Vukovic with a shot that's off the mark. Cavs with the basketball. Down by 1. Donovan Mitchell comes around a Mobley screen, unloads a long 3. It's off the side of the rim. A rebound grab by Vukovic. At the other end, a 3 by Poole missed. Rebound, Evan Mobley. Cavs down 1, 28-27. Mobley into the paint, bangs off a body and rolls it home with the left hand.
Physicality, Tim, making contact.
Mobley now with 4 points in the ball game. Cavs regain the lead, 29-28. Koulibaly with a 3 from the right wing.
He's got that height, Tim. 7-foot reach, about 6'8". Small forward.
Wizards back on top, 31-29. Mitchell into the paint, had it knocked out of his hands by Koulibaly out of bounds. The Cavs get the basketball, down by 2, as Anthony Gill now comes on for Washington. For the Cavaliers, you've got Jerome Porter, along with Mitchell, Tyson, and Evan Mobley. Inbounds to Tyson. Tyson in the left corner. Tyson works his way into the paint. Hands off to Mobley, left of the lane. Mobley out front to Jerome. 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. Jerome to the baseline, 1 on the clock. Put it up, grazed off the rim. Rebound grab by Bub Carrington.
Pretty good defense.
Carrington with 1.5 minutes to go. Pass in the lane, deflected by Tyson. He did it again. Jerome was able to corral it ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell run to the lane, off the glass, and good.
Early in the clock in transition. That's why Donovan's so dangerous, Tim. He can beat you so many ways.
Donovan ties the game at 31 with 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. Vukcevic on the handoff to Gill. Gill hooks in the lane, and it rolled around the rim and in.
Yeah, the bigger Gill.
Anthony Gill with his first two. Another player out of Virginia. At Jerome. Now DeAndre Hunter. Oh, what a feed by Tyson DeMobley in the lane, who stuffed it home.
I'm telling you,
Tyson
Tim,
with a beautiful pass.
He doesn't play like a rookie. Doesn't make rookie mistakes.
33-33. Out front is Bub Carrington. He'll unload. Missed a three ball. Rebound grab by Ty Jerome. Jerome gave it to Mitchell at the half-court line. Mitchell works his way down the lane, and he'll lay it in. Donovan Mitchell puts the Cavs on top, 35-33.
And they may be able to get last shot, too, Tim?
Yep, about a 3-second differential.
They can stop him right here.
Koulibaly out front against Ty Jerome. And then Jerome reached in and fouled Koulibaly.
I'm glad they called it, Tim. It was 4-on-5. Jerome got beat pretty clearly.
First foul in the last 2 minutes for the Cavaliers, so Wizards will inbound. Carrington, lob at the half-court line to Koulibaly. Two of the young kids that the Wizards are building around, and now they throw it out of bounds as Koulibaly couldn't connect with Carrington. Cavs have plenty of time, 5.6.
Yeah, ask Darius Garland.
Yeah.
What was on the clock? 5 seconds?
Exactly 5.0. Yep. And it was very similar to the Max Strus shot last year.
Yeah, just a little bit to the left.
Yep. Where the inbounder got it back. Mitchell, three ball. Nope. And that will end the first quarter of play. 35-33. Cavs up 2 at the end of 1. Back after this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hey Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
At first, credit card debt can seem harmless, like a cute little baby goat. But let it get out of control, and your debt goes wild, and that is anything but cute. Tame your debt with Rocket Mortgage. Tap into your home's equity and get funds in a matter of days. Just visit tameyourdebt.com. Call 1-800-407-3944 for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Monday's matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves will now be simulcast for free on Rock Entertainment Sports Network and over the air on WUAB Channel 43. The game will continue to air on FanDuel Sports Network and stream on the FanDuel Sports Network app. Fans located in Northeast Ohio can access Rock Entertainment Sports Network on Channel 979 on Spectrum and free over the air on Channel 22.1. For more information on the full broadcast schedule and all Rock Entertainment Sports Network Cavs game simulcast, visit Cavs.com/broadcast. Visit Cavs.com/Sherwin for details on how to enter the Cavaliers Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion and the chance to win $1,000. One contestant will be selected at random prior to each game. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Entries must be received by March 27, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Entrants must be 18 years old and a resident of Ohio. Void where prohibited, subject to official rules found on Cavs.com/Sherwin. Listen as Tim Alcorn will announce our contestant shortly.
Cleveland's News Radio on Facebook, Twitter, and WTAM.com.
Cavs up 2, 35-33 here in Washington as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. Hey, the Cavaliers Community Foundation and Spida Cares are proud to honor students through our HBCU Scholarship Program. 5 HBCU students will receive a $10,000 scholarship to apply. And learn more about the HBCU Scholarship Program. Visit Cavs.com/education.
And that's what it's about, Tim. Education.
Wizards with the basketball as we start the second quarter of play. Here's Corey Kispert, top of the three-point arc. Double team. Pass in the lane, deflected by Porter. Grabbed by Mitchell. Down the floor to Jerome. Jerome left to the paint, bounced to Porter. Tried to dunk it, and he got fouled in the process as Porter takes a nasty spill underneath the bucket down to our left.
And Tim, he knew he was going to get hit, and he went as strong as he could and left it up to the official. Anybody else, you try to lay that up, and there's a no call. But his aggressiveness, that was the key.
Well, Washington says, why don't you guys take a look at that? We're going to challenge it. All right, so talk about an early timeout. 11:37 to go. Second quarter, Wizards challenging the foul call on the Porter dunk attempt. So with the Cavs up 2, they'll look at the video, and we'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hey, Cleveland fans, let Noon Sports Hydration Tablets power up your fun and keep you energized. Simply drop, dissolve, and enjoy crisp and refreshing flavors like strawberry lemonade or lemon lime. Packed with 5 essential electrolytes and crafted with non-GMO, vegan, and gluten-free ingredients, Noon is your go-to hydration choice because when you're hydrated, you can do more, go further, and recover quicker. Shop now at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and get ready for endless fun because anything can happen after noon.
At first, credit card debt can seem harmless, like a cute little baby goat. But let it get out of control, and your debt goes wild, and that is anything but cute. Tame your debt with Rocket Mortgage. Tap into your home's equity and get funds in a matter of days. Just visit tameyourdebt.com. Call 1-800-407-3944 for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Shane Gillis, live on stage.
I'm a bit of a history buff, which, by the way, that is early onset Republican.
His biggest tour ever is coming to Cleveland.
If you're a white dude in your 20s and 30s and you're like, I can't stop reading about World War II, it's coming, bro.
See Shane Gillis with his unmistakable comedic style. Live at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Friday, April 11th. Get tickets now at SeatGeek.com. For more, visit ShaneMGillis.com.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense are the ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Cavs fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are game day go-tos. Plus, like the Cavs pile up points on the court, you can score perks and earn free gas and groceries with My Perks. Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This is Bill Wills. We'll talk Cavs with Tim Alcorn Monday morning at 8:20 WTAM 1100.
Cavs up 2, 35-33, but they will not have a chance to extend the lead. The Washington challenge is successful, so even though Porter ended up in a heap underneath the basket, they say it was a clean block by Anthony Gill. So the Wizards win the challenge, and Tim, they get the basketball.
Tim, I don't think we've seen this lineup out there before with Donovan.
Driving and missing was Champagnie for
Big
Washington,
Holmes.
but Holmes with the putback dunk, so we've got a tie game. But Mitchell on the right side unloads and buries a 3-ball. Donovan now with 2 threes in the game. He's got 10 points overall. Cavs on top, 38-35. Actually, it's A.J. Johnson, who they just acquired from Milwaukee, who's on the floor. He came over in the Kuzma deal. A.J. Johnson, another rookie. He feeds it out front to Kispert, and Corey Kispert buries a 3.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, Tim. They'll make the extra pass, and they're shooting it well.
Here's Ty Jerome on the right sideline for the Cavs. But to Jim's point, you've got Porter, Jerome, Mitchell, Mobley, and Tristan Thompson. On the right side, we're going to have a defensive 3-second violation called on the Wizards.
Yeah, they're clapping on the sideline, Tim.
Oh, they learned that from Jared Allen.
Copycat world, isn't it?
Jared always gives the big whoop and a big roar when the Cavaliers get called for the defensive 3-second violation. Mitchell will shoot the free throw for the Cavs. Gives me time to tell you that our Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion contestant is Jason McCole of Solon. Now, Jason, here's the rules. Cavs take and make the final shot of the first half. If it's a 2-point field goal, you'll win 2 tickets to a future Cavs game. Cavs hit a 3 on the final shot of the half. Jason, you'll win $1,000. Good luck. Mitchell hit the technical free throw on the inbounds. Jerome had a 3-ball rattle in and out. Rebound grab by A.J. Johnson. Came over from Milwaukee. He'll give it off to Bub Carrington, and he drains a jumper from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's the Carrington kid I was telling you about, Tim. Dynamic scorer.
Tristan out front. Gives it off to Ty Jerome. Jerome running the lane. Banks, but it missed. Rebound grab by the Wizards. Up the right side, A.J. Johnson. Certainly can't know the playbook that well. Out front to Kispert. Kispert running the lane. Drives up with the left hand, and he rolled it home.
They're making it happen. They're on a run.
42-39. Cavaliers down by 3. 9:38 to go, second quarter in D.C. Mitchell against the rookie Johnson. Mitchell gave it off to Jerome, shoves it back out front to Donovan Mitchell. 8 on the shot clock. Mitchell comes around Porter. Mitchell spins to the foul line, shoots, and rattled it home.
Yeah, he took that switch and made the most of it. Little mid-range jump shot.
Mitchell with 13. Cavs to within 1, 42-41. Wizards lead it. Rashawn Holmes on the handoff to Carrington. Back to Holmes in the paint. Right corner to Gill. Gill steps left, shoots a 3. It's too strong. Rebound tracked down by Kispert. Quick 3. Too strong again. This time Craig Porter Jr. grabs the rebound for the Cavs. Crossover dribble. Right wing Mitchell. Rainbows a 3. Didn't hit anything. Rebound grabbed by Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, just a simple catch and shoot, Tim.
Max Strus at the scorer's table for the Cavs. He'll check in at the next break.
10 seconds?
Yeah, they got called. Well, now it's 8, but they got
How
called.
rare.
Yeah, they got called for that 8-second violation.
How rare.
As the clock was at 15.
Did somebody tell him it was 8 seconds, Tim?
Yeah, it's not 10 anymore. He was doing the slow walking.
Too slow. Right, too slow.
So 42-41, Cavs get it back. I'm not sure I've ever called the 8-second violation before.
Yeah, first time for everything.
Well, I'm in my 6th year.
But they only changed it, 3 years ago?
Yeah. 42-41, so the Cavs down by 1. Get the basketball. Jared Allen has checked back in. Here's Mitchell. Out front, Strus. Long 3. Good!
Good shot by Strus. Took his time, Tim. He didn't hurry.
Max has a couple of 3 balls tonight. 6 points in the ball game. Cavs on top, 44-42. Carrington, right side to Johnson. Back in the middle to Bub Carrington. Carrington working against Porter. Carrington underneath the basket. Bounce in the lane to Kispert. He lost it. Here comes Porter. Porter left side. Donovan. 3. Got it!
That catch and shoot. That much improved catch and shoot by Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell has 3 threes tonight, 16 points in the game. Cavs up 5, 47-42. Timeout Wizards. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Monday's matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves will now be simulcast for free on Rock Entertainment Sports Network and over the air on WUAB Channel 43. The game will continue to air on FanDuel Sports Network and stream on the FanDuel Sports Network app. Fans located in Northeast Ohio can access Rock Entertainment Sports Network on Channel 979 on Spectrum and free over the air on Channel 22.1. For more information on the full broadcast schedule and all Rock Entertainment Sports Network Cavs game simulcast, visit Cavs.com/broadcast.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. The steel in automobiles moving us around town, the washer and dryer at home, the kitchen appliances to prepare and cook food, the electrical grid that powers electronics, the railways to transport goods. Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
I'll say this. There are no entries in the Hoops Fan Hall of Fame who didn't show up to the game. Yes, you in the back.
Professor, March Madness is coming to Cleveland. Are we ready?
You prepared to bring the fire? Give it 110 from tip to the final buzzer? Oh, you're ready. The NCAA men's basketball first and second round, March 21st and 23rd in Cleveland. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/MVB tickets. Class dismissed.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Cavs up 5, 47-42, 8:03 to go first half. Don't forget Mike Snyder's coming up at the half with the McDonald's halftime report. Boy, the texts keep rolling in. Busy night for the texts, and that's a good thing. Jim, great question. We've got John down in Canton, and he wants to know, how difficult is it when you see a teammate or two, like the Cavs, get traded away? How difficult and challenging is that next day in game?
To quote Calvin Murphy, better him than me. Look, that is the nature of our game. Doesn't mean you're a bad player. It could be the economics. It could be a better place for you, and we've heard that a lot, Tim. But that is the nature of our game. Everybody wants to win, and they'll do what it takes to improve their lot.
There you go.
Cavs in that zone. How you like that zone?
Yep. In the lane, hooking and missing is Rashawn Holmes. And Cavs going with Porter, Garland, Mitchell, Strus, and Jared Allen. 4 perimeter players and Big Jared. Strus out front with a 3. That one's off the side of the rim. Rebound snagged by Kispert on the baseline. And here comes Kaishan George back in the game for the Wizards. George into the paint on Garland, shoots over DG and hits.
Yeah, he's good size too, Tim. Got a real nice touch for a young player.
Yep. Rookie out of Miami, was actually drafted by the Knicks, but then was sent to the Wizards. Garland, nifty pass down low to Mitchell. Mitchell left to the lane, shoots. No, but he got hit. And Donovan Mitchell will shoot 2. By the way, we got another question regarding the deal to acquire DeAndre Hunter from Atlanta. We don't know the answer to this, but we'll throw it out there anyway. We got a listener down in the 330 area code saying, DeAndre Hunter, does he start or come off the bench? Well, that's a nice problem for Kenny Atkinson.
It is, to be determined, especially when the guy that you just traded for led the NBA in bench points per game off of the bench, 19 plus a game. So it's not going to hurt you if he does. It could be a smooth transition. Let Strus do his thing. And then by the end of the season, you'll have a better idea that what's best for the team. I don't know. It's a great question.
It's a great question that Kenny Atkinson will answer. But to Jim's point, Jim, I think you make a great point. Right now, DeAndre's very comfortable coming off the bench, and he's thriving in that role.
Yeah, he is, Tim. But also, you look in the East, the best small forwards are starting.
Yep.
And it's about matching up. So that's something to consider.
Good stuff. Good question from down in Canton. 49-44. Cavs by 5 as Mitchell hit both free throws. He's got 18. Koulibaly in the lane as the defense fell off him, but he missed the short shot. Imani Bates has checked in for the Cavs. Garland to the forecourt. He got hit. And a foul will be called.
Where'd he get hit?
In the face.
In the face again.
The foul on Jordan Poole is his first. The Cavaliers, they're not in the bonus. Poole comes out to ask DG if he's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you slap me in the face. Don't ask me if I'm all right. If you hit me over the head with a stick, don't ask me, did it hurt? Wow. Basketball is a physical game, to quote Oscar Robertson.
Anybody who ever says basketball is a non-contact sport has never played the game of basketball.
And Tim, I've still got scars on my arms and hands to prove it.
Garland, run of the lane, got knocked down. He threw a shot up, but I think that foul will be before the shot.
At least that's what they say before the shot. I caught him in motion, Tim.
Garland, Strus, Jalen Tyson, Imani Bates, and Jared Allen on the floor for the Cavs. And the Cavs shorthanded tonight as, of course, Levert and Niang have been traded. Sam Merrill out for personal reasons. Garland with a three that rolled around the rim and out. And DeAndre Hunter not with the team until Monday's game. Or at least that's what's projected. Poole at the other end with a short wing jumper that's good. Jordan Poole has a 9-point game. Cavs up 3, 49-46. We're halfway through the second quarter of play. Garland at the half-court line. Bounce to Allen. Right side, Strus. Got it on the baseline to Tyson. Tried to swing it in the lane to Allen. Ball knocked free. Grabbed by Bates. Back to Tyson. Tyson in the lane. Got hammered as he went to go up with the shot. Well, Jalen Tyson will be shooting two. A couple of more texts we want to respond to. Bernie was down in North Carolina on business, but he's driving home. Dialed into Cavaliers basketball. You know, if Bernie was in North Carolina this morning, you wonder who had breakfast with Bernie?
Breakfast with Bernie. What a great classic movie.
Come on, Jim, I wanted you to finish that sentence for me.
I don't know it. Probably didn't know it. But I'm telling you, what a great movie. What a clever plot line.
Jalen Tyson hit them both. And the young rookie just keeps getting more and more playing time, and he's earning it. 51-46, Cavs by 5. Poole, cross court in the left corner to George. His three is good.
I told you about that kid. Got a great stroke for a young one.
8 points in the game, 51-49. Strus, right wing three. He answers for the Cavaliers. Max Strus, 3 threes, 9 points, 54-49. Cavs by 5 to the baseline. Koulibaly, they swing it to George. He'll hand it off to Kispert. His three is dead on.
Tim, that's the way they were hitting them last night against the net. 20-plus threes for this Wizards team last night.
54-52. Garland, run of the lane. Finger rolled it up. No, but Allen follows with the putback. A thunderous dunk from Jared Allen gives him 10 points in the ball game. And Cavaliers back to a 4-point lead. Poole with a three.
See what I told you, Tim? He can get it inside, outside, once he gets going.
56-55. And Poole is so explosive. Tyson out front, passed up a three ball, gave it up to Garland, 10 on the shot clock. Garland to the top of the key. No look to Strus underneath to Allen, but the ball got knocked away by George. Scooped up by Vukcevic, and here come the Wizards to the other end. They can take the lead. Cavs up by 1. George, left wing. Vukcevic with a three and rimmed out. Rebound, Jalen Tyson. Tyson says, I'll bring it up myself. Tyson on the left side in the middle to Garland. Garland had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Well, they're going to say it went off Garland. The ball went about 3 rows deep. And here comes Washington. They're going to push it down the floor. Driving, scoring, Poole. And he got fouled.
That's what he can do, Tim. That's a talented young man.
Poole with a chance for an and one. Cavaliers take time. Hey, before we take the timeout, actually we're going to keep it here, but before we keep it here, we'll pause for station identification. Yes, station ID on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Cavs down 57-56. Jordan Poole, as Jim has said, has cranked it up. He's got a 14-point first half. He'll look for 15 at the line following the timeout. Hey, score tickets as low as $10 with the Cavs Student Pass presented by Lecom. Sign up for exclusive ticket offers just for students. Go to Cavs.com/student pass. A little more text that we want to respond to. We've got Mark. Actually, I can't read my own handwriting. Mike. We've got Mike from Arlington, Virginia, but he's at the game tonight. So maybe he's dialed in somewhere sitting at the Capital One Arena. But Mike, great to hear from you. And hopefully you're enjoying the game and wherever you're listening. Boy, we're getting texts from all over the country and all over the world, as we always do. We thank you for dialing in. Jim and I will be back Monday night when Minnesota is in town. And then the Cavaliers will play Wednesday in Toronto for the final game before the All-Star break. Off the timeout, Jordan Poole with a chance for an and one. Poole already with 14 points in the ball game. And again, Jim, you look at Jordan Poole, you think he's a veteran on this team. He's only in his 6th year.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it, Tim. I don't know what happened in Warrior Land, but they're still paying for letting this kid go because he can score points.
He adds another one right there. Free throw off the timeout. 58-56. So the Wizards give the Cavs a good battle here in D.C. Here's Imani Bates. Hands off to Garland. Garland into the lane with the right hand. Good, and a foul to go with it.
Wow, took him off the dribble, Tim. Knew he was going to get hit. Stayed strong on the shot, and now he's going to be rewarded with an and one.
Mitchell and Tristan Thompson back in for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen and Imani Bates will sit down. Jared with 10 points and 6 rebounds as he looks for his 28th double-double. Imani Bates didn't score. Of course, Imani getting things rolling with the Charge this year after that knee surgery in 7 games with the Charge. Bates averaging 16.5 points per game.
Yeah, and he's not all the way back, but when he will be all the way back. What a dynamic score.
59-58. Cavs by 1. Poole missed a 3, but the ball knocked out front. Grabbed by Koulibaly. Left side to George. His 3 is good.
Yep.
Deshaun George makes it 61-59 Washington. Here's Mobley, run of the lane, top side to Tristan. He'll hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell into the paint, shot puts it up and in. 20-point first half for Donovan Mitchell. Here comes Vucevic to the other end. He'll try but miss. Rebound Garland. 61-61, under 3 minutes to go first half. Garland works his way top of the key. Fires left side to Mobley. Evans 3, nope. Barely got to the rim. Rebound grab by Koulibaly. Koulibaly into the forecourt. Wizards going left to right. Koulibaly top of the three-point arc. Gave it off to Poole on the wing. Poole to the baseline. Got bumped. Missed a shot. Late whistle. And the foul on Strus will put Jordan Poole at the free throw line. So Strus picks up that foul. Poole shooting 2.
Well, you see what he has, Tim. He's got that mid-range game. He's got the finish at the rim. He'll make his free throws, and then he's got three-point range, especially early in the clock. Just a dynamic young player.
Averages 20.3 per game. As Jim mentioned, he can knock it down from downtown, 39% from beyond the arc, 87% free throw shooter. As he hits that first one, puts the Wizards on top, 62-61.
No Kuzma, so he's the main man.
Second one rolled out. Rebound Tristan Thompson. Cavs with Garland, Mitchell, Strus, Mobley, and Tristan Thompson. Mitchell in the center circle, guarded by George. Mitchell comes around Tristan. Donovan into the lane. There's another shot put, but he missed that one. Rebound grab by George. George into the forecourt. Hesitates at the three-point arc. Now works to the left side. Gave it off to Poole. Poole picks up Thompson on a switch. Steps left. 3. Good.
That's what I'm talking about. He can beat you, Tim, if we don't find an answer for him.
2 minutes to go in the first half, and the Wizards are up 4.
3-game win streak on the line.
Thompson on the handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell matched up against Koulibaly. 8 on the shot clock. Mitchell out near the half-court line. 6 on the clock. Mitchell In between the circles, Mitchell 2 on the clock. Top of the key. Nope. Long rebound comes off to Coulibaly. 65-61 Wizards. Coulibaly. Left side to Bub Carrington. Carrington comes down the lane. Finger rolled it up and in. Carrington's got 7, and it's a 6-point lead for Washington. 6 straight by the Wizards. Garland rid of the lane, and a reach-in foul will be called on George.
And you just got to keep attacking him, Tim. But it's not so much. We've given up 67 points before the half. And you know what that means. The defense has got to get better.
Garland shooting 2 with the Cavs in the bonus. Gives us a chance to give you our Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers. Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. Wizards with 16 assists on their 27 made buckets. Leading the way is Jordan Poole with 4. Cavaliers with 13 assists. And the leader for the Cavaliers, well, they have 4 different guys with 2. Those are your Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers, brought to you by Discount Drug Mart as Garland splits the pair. So DG with a 10-point first half. He missed the second. 67-62 as the Cavaliers again settle into a zone. Poole, right side to Coulibaly. Back on the left side to Poole. A 3. That one's off. Rebound Strus. Under a minute to go in the half. Cavs down 5. Donovan Mitchell, left side of the forecourt. Donovan Mitchell with a crossover, left of the lane. Banks and scores.
I like it, Tim. Should have had an and one.
Cavs back to within 3 at 67-64. 40 seconds to go. Here's Bub Carrington, right of the circle. Pulls up, missed. Rebound Strus. 32 seconds to go. Strus handed it to Mitchell. Mitchell to the foul line. Threw it right by Strus out of bounds. Boy, Strus wasn't looking. I think he thought Donovan was going to unload from the top of the key.
Yes, he did. But turnovers are big tonight, Tim.
Washington will get Kispert back in the ball game as sitting down will be Rashawn Holmes. Poole walks the ball into the forecourt. Wizards can't run it all the way down, about a 4-second differential. Poole out front, now draws Mitchell on a switch. Poole bounced left side to Kispert. Kispert against Garland. Kispert left of the lane. Turnaround, didn't hit anything. Rebound saved in. Nope. 24-second shot clock violation. Coulibaly tried to save it in, but since the initial shot didn't hit the rim, they ran out of shot clock.
But they've got time. 4.1, Tim.
Cavs will need to go about 3/4 court. Strus will inbound. Foul line extended down below us.
Yeah, if they can get that baby just across half court, we believe that it's makeable.
Strus will inbound. 4.1 to go. Cavs down 3. Gets it into Mitchell.
There it is.
Mitchell with a crossover. Left of the lane. Put it up. No. Tip. No. And that ends the first half of play. Donovan bending over underneath the basket. There was a collision down there. No whistle. And the first half comes to an end with the Wizards up by 3. 67-64 here at the Capital One Arena. Now, the Cavs did not take and make the final shot of the first half, but in the Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion, nobody goes home a loser. Our contestant tonight, Jason McCall of Solon, will receive a Cavs shirt and hat. Well, Mike, an emotional day for the Cavaliers, and you can sense it with their play on the floor. They just look a little flat out there tonight.
Yeah, they really do, Tim. As we head to the McDonald's halftime report, yeah, the Cavs very rarely this year in this amazing season, they've played to the level of their opposition, and the lowly Wizards are playing well and lead the Cavs 67-64. But as Tim points out, you can just see the Cavs have not found it yet tonight, and they're down by 3. They're going to have to figure some things out at halftime, as I'm sure Kenny will point out you can't give up 67 really to anybody, and it is the Washington Wizards who have the 67-point first half against the Cavs, who now trail by 3. It is time for the McDonald's Halftime Report. We'll get into all the details of the Cavs and Wizards, check other action around the NBA, and, of course, the Cavs with that major deal acquiring DeAndre Hunter yesterday. We'll hear from Kobe Altman about that and what he'll mean to the Cavaliers. That's all coming up on the McDonald's Halftime Report. Wizards lead at 67-64. Back after this timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At first, credit card debt can seem harmless, like a cute little baby goat. Dad! But let it get out of control, Dad! And your debt goes wild, and that is anything but cute. Tame your debt with Rocket Mortgage. Tap into your home's equity and get funds in a matter of days. Just visit tameyourdebt.com. Call 1-800-407-3944 for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
That's the sound of a perfect paint project with Sherwin-Williams. Whether your next color play is a daring slam dunk statement like edgy gold or a smooth and rich touch like fine wine, Sherwin-Williams has the perfect hue to up your game. With more than 1,700 colors, your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams has got you covered with the very best paint. Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most applied to medical school, is just 90 minutes from Cleveland and trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and podiatrists. At LECOM, we expand the boundaries of medical knowledge, challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
Check in and cash out. Up to 9 chances a day every weekday to win $1,000 on WTAM 1100.
It's time for the McDonald's Halftime Report, and I'm loving it. Here's Mike Snyder.
Halftime in the nation's capital. The Wizards have a 67-64 lead over the Cavaliers. Cavs entering play tonight at 41-10. The Wizards pretty much the exact opposite at 9-41. But the Cavaliers have really had a stale first 2 quarters, as the scoreboard says, and the Wizards have played very well.
Carrington underneath the basket, bounce in the lane to Kispert. He lost it. Here comes Porter. Porter, left side, Donovan. 3, got it!
That catch and shoot, that much improved catch and shoot by Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell has 3 threes tonight, 16 points in the game.
Donovan trying to keep the Cavs in it. He had a 22-point first half, 8 of 15 from the field, 3 of 6 in three-point range. After that, 10 apiece for Jared Allen and Darius Garland. The problem, though, hasn't been on the offense. It's the defense. The Wizards, 54% shooting on 27 of 50, 19 from Jordan Poole, 12 from Bilal Coulibaly, 11 from Kaishan George, and 10 off the bench for Corey Kispert. They're 10 of 22 in threes in this game. Also, second chance points, and that just kind of tells you the Cavs just have not had the energy. Washington with 14 to the Cavs 7. So I think really Kenny Atkinson can just have the guys look at the box score, and they'll get their answer as to what has gone wrong in Washington so far. Well, let's check other action around the NBA. And, boy, so much has gone on this week. The trade deadline yesterday, the Cavs had that emotional game against Detroit, and there's been a lot of activity, as we know, across the league. So games tonight, at the half, the Hornets lead the Spurs 62-50. And they are midway through the second quarter in Atlanta. Hawks and Bucks are deadlocked at 43. Second quarter in Brooklyn, Heat lead the Nets 34-30. In the first quarter in Detroit, Pistons having their way with the Sixers right now 39-27. Raptors and Thunder just getting started. And later tonight, the Jazz and Suns will go at it in Phoenix. I mentioned on the Thunder game, of course, Thunder at 40-9. And they are welcoming back their young big man, Chet Holmgren, who's been out since early in the season with a fractured pelvis. Well, the Cavaliers making big news yesterday, acquiring DeAndre Hunter from the Atlanta Hawks. Now, DeAndre not with the team tonight. Looks like his debut as a Cav will come Monday. Today, though, Kobe Altman, Cavs president, talked about why he made the trade.
For us, even though we're off to such a great start, even though that the regular season record is what it is, we're thinking past April, and we're thinking, how do we continue to progress? How do we win rounds of the playoffs? How do we ultimately set ourselves up for a championship?
And he talked more about that, even though the chemistry, and they really liked what George Niang and Karis LeVert brought to this team, but he didn't feel they could rest on their laurels.
My job is to help this team get better, right? And we can't just rest on our record. We can't just rest on chemistry and good vibes. We got to get better. And it's an arms race in the East. It's a very competitive, and we know that this is not going to be easy. And so we wanted to set ourselves up with the best chance to be successful.
And he looks at DeAndre Hunter as a guy in terms of we getting to the playoffs and specific matchups.
When you look at the different matchups that we could potentially see, along with the player that we added in DeAndre, we're excited with what we added to be ready for potential matchups.
So DeAndre Hunter, 6'7" forward, averaging 19 a game this year for Atlanta, joining the Cavaliers. Ty Jerome was a teammate of DeAndre's at Virginia and is very familiar with him, considers him a friend. What will DeAndre bring?
He's a winner. He's a competitor. He's a two-way player that brings size, versatility, toughness to our group, and hopefully he's the missing piece that's going to get us over the hump in the playoffs. And obviously, I believe in him more than anybody. And off the court, I think he's going to fit right in.
And Donovan very quickly reached out to DeAndre.
As the leader of the group, want to be able to welcome him. Like I said, it's especially in a situation like ours where the locker room camaraderie is so spoken on. I want to be able to make sure, hey, we're welcoming you with open arms. Obviously, we love George and Karis. We're welcoming you here with open arms. We're excited, and it's time to get going and go after this thing.
So the Cavaliers welcoming DeAndre Hunter to the organization. Last night at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, a great evening, the Greater Cleveland Sports Awards, and Cavaliers chairman-owner Dan Gilbert received the Lifetime Achievement Award. Here's what Dan said.
It really feels great. I mean, when I accept an award like this, maybe I'm the guy getting it, but it's really for all the people who've made this happen and made the success happen. Starting with my family, my kids. I've got two of them here, you and my daughter, and my wife is here. But it's really on behalf of our family. It's on behalf of everybody at the Cavaliers, not just the players and the coaches in the front office, but if you guys just would understand the business people behind the scenes and the janitors and the security people, it's really one organization, one franchise. And I think I accept this on behalf of all of them, so I thank you very much.
And very deserving, all that he's put into this organization and really into the city of Cleveland as well. Dan Gilbert, Lifetime Achievement Award recipient at last night's Greater Cleveland Sports Awards. Hey, become an All-Star today. Cavs Kids Club memberships are still available for fans ages 12 and under. Visit Cavs.com/Kids Club to sign up today. And you can always text us your thoughts, comments, questions about the game and the Cavs at 216-440-9566. This is the McDonald's Halftime Report. Cavs struggling in the nation's capital. Wizards lead at 67-64. We'll go back to Tim Alcorn and Jim Jones with the McDonald's Halftime Report after this break on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
I'm Navy veteran Phil Briggs and a proud member of Navy Federal Credit Union. I was just an E3 when I first joined Navy Federal, and now I'm a middle-aged guy, and Navy Federal is still coming in clutch. With flexible savings, investing options, even high-interest certificates that you can add money to anytime during your term. And one day all those savings are going to equal a new boat. See why Navy Federal Credit Union means it when they say our members are the mission. Savings products are insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal, and may lose value.
Hey, Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Hey Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
This is Monster Jam. Witness big air, two-wheel skills, backflips, and all-out racing. It's the only place to see the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Megalodon, and more. It's big-time fun for the whole family. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Coming to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse February 14th through the 16th. Brought to you by BKT Tires. Visit monsterjam.com today.
Cavs down 3, 67-64 to the Wizards at the half. Cavs will be back home on Monday to take on the Timberwolves, and that game against Minnesota will now be simulcast for free on Rock Entertainment Sports Network and over the air on WUAB Channel 43. The game will continue to air on FanDuel Sports Network and stream on the FanDuel Sports Network app. Fans located in Northeast Ohio can access Rock Entertainment Sports Network on Channel 979 on Spectrum and free over the air on Channel 22.1. For more information on the full broadcast schedule and all Rock Entertainment Sports Network Cavs game simulcasts, visit Cavs.com/broadcast. Cavs down 3. Third quarter follows this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
With NBA League Pass, keeping up with the league is as easy as NBA. Watch from multiple angles and in your preferred language. Wait, really? Oh, new guy, huh? Yeah, you get so many live games, recaps, and highlights. So the court is my oyster. It's your Pelican, Wolf, Bull, Nugget, Big Blue Dog, whatever you want it to be. NBA League Pass, your home for streaming hoops. Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense are the ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Cavs fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are game day go-tos. Plus, like the Cavs pile up points on the court, you can score perks and earn free gas and groceries with My Perks. Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hey Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most applied to medical school, is just 90 minutes from Cleveland and trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and podiatrists. At LECOM, we expand the boundaries of medical knowledge, challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
Hi, this is Bill Wills. Hope you have a great weekend. Back with you Monday morning, News Radio, WTAM 1100.
The 9-41 Washington Wizards leading the 41-10 Cavs, 67-64 as we start the third quarter of play. Shot left in the lane by George, put up no good, but a whistle and a foul on the Cavaliers. So an early foul on the Cavs. Well, Jim, let's talk about how the Cavs can shake themselves out of the doldrums they appeared to have in the first half and get out of here with a win. Our Rocket Mortgage built for success.
Well, the intensity of the Warriors, the intensity of this Washington team is the difference, Tim. Loose balls, 50-50 balls, and they've got some great young shooters. You got to close out on the shooters, and you got to match their intensity.
There you go. That's a pretty simple, successful formula, but Jim laid it out. Just match the intensity. Rocket Mortgage built for success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. Well, George has the ball deflect off his leg out of bounds, so the Cavs get it on a turnover. George didn't think so as he protested vehemently, but Cavaliers have it, 67-64. They're down by 3. Mitchell bounce on the right side to Mobley. Mobley against George. Mobley on the baseline. Evan into the paint, rolls with the left hand and rolled it around the rim and in.
I think he's left-handed, Tim. Everything he shoots with his left hand looks so easy.
Cavs within 1, 67-66. Poole out front against Strus. Poole into the paint, up with the left hand, and he scored. Nifty move.
That's what I'm saying, Tim. He can beat you if you don't figure out a way to slow him down.
He's got 21. Wizards by 3. Mobley on the right side against George again. Exact same play. Mobley into the paint. And a foul will be called on George.
And a technical, too. You can hear it up here, Tim.
Yeah. Good. So a technical foul on Keyshawn George. And Mitchell will also shoot a technical foul. So Donovan Mitchell, who led all scorers with 22 at the halfway point.
When you're a rookie and you're a role player and you haven't played much, officials don't listen to you. You have no rights. You have to earn them. And he swore at the official, very animated, putting the official on the spot. That's why he blew the whistle on him.
Now Evan Mobley will shoot 2. Well, we've got all sorts of texts coming in and still plenty of time in the second half. So text us. We want to hear from you. 216-440-9566. 216-440-9566. Keep in mind, standard message and data rates may apply as Evan Mobley hits that first free throw and gets the Cavs to within 1. Well, you can see the Cavs making a concerted effort here in the third quarter early on to get Evan going as he hits both free throws. So
yeah, because he's the one with the mismatch. This team, well, the worst in the league in defensive rating. So you got to take him there. You got to attack him. Cavs back in that zone again.
Cavaliers have tied the game at 69. Rashawn Holmes with a little hook shot that fell off. Allen grabs the rebound, gave it off to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs going left to right, heading towards their own bench here in the second half of play. Mobley against George. Third straight time they've gone to that matchup. Mobley out front, Garland, 3-ball up and good.
Did he find him, Tim? He found the open man when they double-teamed him. Inside out, we call that.
Third 3 of the night for DG. Cavs by 3, 72-69. 2 minutes off the clock here in the third. In the right corner, Poole right in front of the Wizards bench. As Washington goes right to left, Poole hesitates, shoots a 3 and an out. Rebound grab by Jared Allen. So the Cavs with the basketball in that 3-point lead. Here comes Mitchell, right down the pipe, high off the glass, and the ball hit the top of the backboard and went over. No foul call. Donovan took some contact. Basketball goes back to the Wizards. And again, Cavaliers with some pressure in the backcourt, although they back off as the inbounds goes to George, ahead to Koulibaly. Koulibaly on the left sideline, in the middle to George. Top side to Jordan Poole. Poole with 21. Poole gives it off to Carrington, back on the left side to George, and his 3 is perfect. Boy, that was a nice ball move.
Yeah, but has he missed one yet? I don't think he's missed one open look yet. George is an exceptional shooter.
Rookie out of Miami. Tie game. Here's Mobley, right side against George. Mobley out front to Garland, left wing to Strus, hands it to Allen. Allen back to Strus, lob to Allen. Allen in the paint, up, no, but foul. Jared Allen will head to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws.
And Tim.
Well, at least the Cavs think he should. Yep, two free throws for Jared Allen.
This Warriors, this Washington team, Tim, they're complaining on every call. They've won 3 straight. They have high expectations, maybe unrealistic when dealing with us, but you still have to play the game. But they're complaining, Tim, and that's what pressure will do. Pressure and expectations.
Jared Allen hits that first free throw. He now has 11 points in the ball game, closing in on that double-double. 11 points, 8 rebounds. Mitchell leading the Cavs with 23. Poole leading Washington with 21. Allen hit them both. He's got a dozen. Cavs up 2, 74-72 against the Wizards team that's been very competitive tonight. Here's Jordan Poole. Poole right at the key, unloads, got it.
That's what I'm talking about, Tim. And hustle, no fear, all of that stuff's working for him right now.
We're tied at 74. Mitchell gave it in the middle to Garland. Garland with a hesitation, left of the lane. Pass to Allen, right corner Strus, 3-ball Max, no. Rebound grab by Keyshawn George. George races to the forecourt, comes down the lane, banks missed, rebound Mitchell. Mitchell will push it to the other end. Donovan Mitchell with 8:15 to go in the quarter. Tells the Cavs to get into a set. Allen down low to Mobley, head and shoulder, and then he got fouled as he went up. Rashawn Holmes doesn't argue that one. Says, yeah, I got him on the arm. And Evan Mobley will shoot 2.
And Tim, here we go again. Everybody's double teaming our backcourt dribbler. And when they do that, the only release, the basic fundamental release, is the roll man. In this case, it's either Mobley or it's Jared Allen. And they have to make the decision.
Mobley shooting 2. He's 4 of 4 from the line tonight, making 5 of 5 as he hits the first. You know, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse celebrates 30 years as Northeast Ohio's premier showplace for sports and entertainment. Throughout the season, special 30th anniversary theme nights will invite fans to take a trip down memory lane. Visit rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com/30 for details. Mobley hit them both. He's got 12 in the ball game, 6 here in the third. Cavs up by 2. Pass intended for Holmes down low, deflected, but Holmes was able to retrieve it. Top side to Poole, spinning in the lane, up with the right hand, missed it. Rebound grab, put back up, no, but Holmes got fouled. And so Rashawn Holmes, who had an 8-rebound first half, was able to grab one right there, and now he's got a chance for a couple of free throws.
You know, Tim, he's been a factor. His level of physicality, he's been around a little bit. Been around the league, 6'9", 7-foot reach, about 260. Likes to be physical and is still athletic.
A good free throw shooter at 83% on the year. Puts that first one up, and as you heard, it rattled in. Rashawn Holmes now with a 7-point ball game. He's had only one game in which he scored against the Cavs. That was the second game when he had a 6-point night. Didn't score in the first matchup. Didn't play the third time the teams met. Holmes missed the second. Rebound grabbed by Jared Allen. Cavs by 1 with the ball. 7:40 to go. Third quarter here at Capital One Arena. Allen on the right side for the Cavs. Out front to Mobley. Spins. Left wing to Strus. Strus left of the lane. Back to Mobley. Evan for 3. Too strong. Rebound Garland. Left wing Mitchell. His 3. Missed. Rebound loose. Out of there with it comes Buck Carrington. Carrington gave it off to Poole, who drove and scored. Poole's having a big night. He's got 25. Mobley at the other end. Got it blocked. Got it back. Missed the dunk.
Hung on the rim.
And now we got Mobley and George exchanging some pleasantries. Now Garland just got in George's face as he waved his finger right in George's nose. So now here is Garland being held back. Our crew chief James Williams trying to make sense of all this as they try to sort it all out. Jim, I think you had it. Mobley definitely hung on that rim.
But he got hit, Tim. I think that's why he might have hung on the rim to keep from falling and being undercut. And I think that's what Garland was trying to tell the official. But like I told you before, George had been begging and Poole had been begging. And when they don't get the call, then they're still begging. So they're out of control. Loss of poise. I want to see how this thing ends up.
Wizards up 77-76 as Mobley was called for basket interference. Take a timeout, 7:09 to go in the third. Wizards by 1, 77-76 on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
Suspect a natural gas leak? Enbridge Gas Ohio reminds you, first move your feet, then call when you're down the street. A gas leak might have a smell like rotten eggs, or you might see blowing dirt or bubbling water. A leaking pipeline might also make a hissing sound that you can hear. And whether you're an individual or contractor, state law requires you to call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. Dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. For more safety information, visit enbridge.com, keyword natural gas safety.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. From the cars we drive to transformers powering our homes, Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Monday's matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves will now be simulcast for free on Rock Entertainment Sports Network and over the air on WUAB Channel 43. The game will continue to air on FanDuel Sports Network and stream on the FanDuel Sports Network app. Fans located in Northeast Ohio can access Rock Entertainment Sports Network on Channel 979 on Spectrum and free over the air on Channel 22.1. For more information on the full broadcast schedule and all Rock Entertainment Sports Network Cavs game simulcast, visit Cavs.com/broadcast.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Cavs down 1. Wizards on top, 77-76. 7:09 to go, third quarter. So they sorted it all out. Evan Mobley gets hit with basket interference. I mentioned Darius Garland was poking his finger right in the face of George. Well, they teed DG up for that. Although it doesn't cost the Cavs, Jordan Poole misses the free throw.
Now as a result of the offensive basket.
So now with the offensive basket interference call on Mobley, Wizards get the basketball. So DG got a T. Evan Mobley got called for basket interference. And we're right back where we were, 77-76. Wizards with the basketball. Mobley has sat down, as has Mitchell. Tyson and Jerome are now in the game. Out front, 3, missed the mark, and then we'll get a foul called on Ty Jerome as Rashawn Holmes grabbed that offensive rebound.
You know, when you switch everything, Tim, it's always so easy for your center to get out of position. That's why when you have a small lineup, everybody has to rebound.
Well, now we got another timeout. Well, that was quick, so we'll take a break. 6:54 to go, third quarter. Wizards up 1. 77-76. They lead the Cavs on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
I'll say this. There are no entries in the Hoops Fan Hall of Fame who didn't show up to the game. Yes, you in the back.
Professor, March Madness is coming to Cleveland. Are we ready?
You prepared to bring the fire? Give it 110 from tip to the final buzzer? Oh, you're ready. The NCAA men's basketball first and second round, March 21st and 23rd in Cleveland. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/MVB tickets. Class dismissed.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through March 3rd, get any new Highlander or Grand Highlander with 6.49 APR financing up to 72 months, including hybrid models with $1,681 per thousand borrowed, subject to approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
The Millennium Tour 2025 with Trey Songz, Hustle Marion, with Bow Wow, with special guest Rick Ross, along with Plies, Boosie, the Yin Yang Twins, and RSVP, featuring Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, and Pleasure P, and Zivia. Sunday, March 9th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets on sale at SeatGeek and BPCtickets.com.
Check in and cash out. Up to 9 chances a day every weekday to win $1,000 on WTAM 1100.
Cavs down 1, 77-76. Wizards lead it here in Washington, 6:54 to go. Third quarter of play. Hey, show your love for Cleveland and the Cavs by shopping the Land Collective's Forest City collection. Shop pieces from the collection exclusively. Go to Cavs.com/shop. Cavs take the floor with Ty Jerome, DG, along with Max Strus, Jalen Tyson, and Jared Allen. Here's Keyshawn George on the left side. Comes around Jerome. Fires on the right wing. 3-ball up, no good from Carrington. Rebound out of bounds, and it went off the Wizards.
Good defensive stand that time on the side out of bounds, Tim. Right now it's about possessions. The Wizards lead us by 9 possessions, Tim.
6:40 to go here in the third. Garland in the center circle. Bounce to Allen. Right corner, Jerome. Ty with a 3. Got it! Ty Jerome. 6 points off that Cavalier bench. 79-77. Cavs by 2 at the other end. 3-ball rimmed out for Poole. Cavs with the ball. Garland up the left side. Garland at the 3-point arc. Garland against George. Garland works top of the key. Bounces it to Allen. Back to DG. Fakes the pass. Shoots. Automatic.
He is so clever, isn't he, Tim? Knows how to work with a big man.
DG in that paint area puts the Cavs up 4. 81-77 with 5:50 to go. Poole for Washington in the center circle. Poole guarded by Jerome. Gave it in the right corner. Now they cross-court it to George. Keyshawn George with a 3 that missed. Rebound grab by Max Strus.
Yeah, he finally missed one.
Cavs with the ball in a 4-point lead. Garland, right wing 3, too strong. Long rebound, Jerome. Behind the back pass to Allen. It was knocked out of bounds by Richaun Holmes.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple, Ty Jerome.
We'll get Corey Kispert in the game for Washington. Nice first half. He had 10 points off that Wizards bench. Kispert averages 11.5. Strus lobs it into Allen. Hands off to Ty Jerome. Jerome, top of the key. Jerome dishes to Allen. Hooks one of the lane. It rolled around the rim and out. And then Jerome gave George a little shove in the back. Foul will be on Ty Jerome. Third foul on Ty Jerome. 14th foul on the Cavaliers. Cavs home Monday to Minnesota. Expect to see the debut of DeAndre Hunter in a Cavalier uniform. And then Wednesday in Toronto, final game before the All-Star break. The Cavs in a battle tonight with the Wizards. Koulibaly in the lane, threw it up, missed it. Rebound grab, though, by Richaun Holmes. They work it back out front. Poole, nice pass to Holmes. Comes around Allen, put it up, no, but Richaun Holmes got fouled.
And it comes back down to it, Tim. Second shot opportunities. Even the worst team in the league can make shots if they get second chances.
So Rashawn Holmes heads to the free throw line. Rashawn Holmes with a 7-point, 10-rebound game.
Yeah, he's a worker.
Jim, as you mentioned, 10th year in the league, out of Bowling Green. Been around a little bit, veteran presence. It's that first free throw. He's got 8 points in the ball game.
Yeah, he was good. I think he was with Sacramento to start out with, and he was undersized, just a hustle guy. But over the years, Tim, he's learned how to play.
Came over to the Wizards from Dallas as he hits that second free throw. And it's a 2-point game, 81-79 with 4:50 to go. Cavs up with the ball. Garland walks the ball through the center circle. DG left of the lane. DG into the paint. Tried to throw it over his shoulder to Allen, and the pass got picked off by Keyshawn George. Wizards with it, a chance to tie or take the lead. George, cross court left side to Coulibaly. Coulibaly against Tyson. Coulibaly had his pass deflected in the lane. Ball loose on the floor. Mad scramble for it, and it comes out to George. George, right side Kispert. His three. Nope. Rebound loose. Grabbed by the Wizards.
Small lineup. Everybody's got a rebound.
Poole, cross court George. 3 ball. Way off. Rebound out of bounds off Corey Kispert.
Woo! That was scary, wasn't it? 3 opportunities, Tim.
And again, give the Wizards a lot of credit, man. They're hustling. Jim, as you said, second chance balls, extra effort tonight.
All of that works. When you're competing, that can win you games.
And that's why they're in this one. 81-79, Cavs by 2. 4 minutes to go in the third. And Allen had it knocked out of his hands at the half-court line. Poole to the other end. He'll lay it in. We've got a tie game. And Kenny Atkinson says, I have seen enough. Timeout taken by the Cavaliers as Jordan Poole off the deflection with the driving hoop ties this game at 81 with 3:55 to go here in the third quarter of play. Hey, we got a couple of more texts that we want to respond to as we'll keep it right here during the timeout. We've got Alex driving his truck, and Alex is with Grayson and Steven, his kids, out in Grafton. So, Alex, great to have you with us tonight. Now, speaking of driving, we got James, our school bus driver out in California. He's listening. He sent the text a selfie. Now, he did that while the school bus was pulled over. Keep in mind that out in California, it's about 5:45 right now, so probably still dropping kids off. So, James, we're glad you were at the side of the road when you took the selfie, but great to hear from James out in California. And I think I have them caught up, if I'm not mistaken. So, again, keep those texts coming in. Jim, back to the Cavaliers in this game, 81-81. First of all, credit to the Wizards. As you said, they've won 3 in a row. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. They're playing hard basketball tonight. They have not folded the tent. But for the Cavalier team, and you sensed it in shoot-around this morning, they just weren't. They didn't have that energy. They didn't have that passion. And again, it was a tough day yesterday. But now they've gotten themselves into a dogfight with this Wizards club.
Yeah, and they've been through this before. Many of the players have had trades happen around them with dear ones. Get over it. You know, the game goes on. You know, you have to play every night. And when I said that this Wizards team had learned the formula, play hard. And that's what they do, Tim. I watched them last night over the Nets. They picked up every loose ball. They made every extra pass, and they won that game going away. But it's the same thing here. They found the secret. Play hard. Every point, every defensive stand, every opportunity. And that's why this game is still tied. Yeah, we're talking about a 9-41 team. But let's give them some credit for finding out what it takes to win in this league. The ability to play hard, create opportunities is what this game is about. The more possessions, the more possible opportunities.
And Jim, you can see with this young team under head coach Brian Keefe,
doing a good job. He's
they've
doing a good
really
job.
made progress. You say, well, they're 9-41. This is a much better looking team than we saw back in December. At
No
Rocket
question
Mortgage
about it.
Fieldhouse. So those young kids like Koulibaly, like Bub Carrington, they're learning. And we'll see what the end result is tonight, but they've come a long way. Off the timeout, Cavs with the basketball. Garland, lob right side to Jalen Tyson. Poole poked it away. Tyson got it. Feeds it down low to Porter. Right corner to Jerome. 8 on the shot clock. Ty Jerome works himself into the paint. Feeds it to Mobley. Rolling, hooking, hitting.
Tight spaces, but Jerome delivered. Tight spaces, Tim, but he got Mobley the ball.
Mobley with 8 here in the third. Puts the Cavs up 83-81. And now at the other end, we got a whistle. And
called against number 24, Jalen Tyson. His second personal foul.
delay a game? Is that what they called?
Cleveland is over the limit.
What did
They called it on Jalen Tyson. They called a foul on Jalen Tyson. So Tyson picks up the foul.
Oh,
And
I
the
see.
Cavaliers,
5 team fouls, yeah.
Yep, Cavaliers are over the limit, so that puts Poole at the free throw line, and the veteran sinks the first, leads all scorers tonight with 28. Jordan Poole now crosses the 20-point threshold for the 24th time this year. Poole line left, looking to tie the game, and he does. So Jordan Poole now with 29. And we are knotted up, 83-83 with 3:15 to go. Mobley on the handoff to Garland. Garland's pass deflected. Tyson got it back, though. Tyson left of the lane, right corner to Garland, out front to Porter. Porter fires left corner to Tyson. Tyson dribbled it out of bounds. So the Cavaliers just struggling at the offensive end.
Yeah, well, they passed up 2 good shots, Tim. A catch and shoot 3 from the top, a catch and shoot from the short corner. You can't pass up on opportunities.
Cavs came into the ball game with a 5.5 game lead on Boston in the East. Boston idle tonight after they got dismantled by the Mavericks last night. Out front, Bilal Koulibaly. Koulibaly gives it in the middle to Poole. His 3, rimmed out. Rebound, Evan Mobley. Mobley ahead to Jerome. Almost knocked the table down. Jerome right in the lane, stops, shoots, and it rolls around the rim and out. Rebound grab by Vukcevic. Vukcevic got it out front. His straightaway 3 is dead on. Wow.
No hesitation by the big man either.
His first points of the night. Garland in the lane. Mobley. He'll stuff it home. Boy, Evan's gotten things rolling here in the third.
Just stay active, Evan.
Got 10 in the quarter, 16 overall. That dunk gets the Cavs to within 1 at 86-85. Here's Bilal Koulibaly. Koulibaly picked up by Craig Porter Jr. on a switch. Koulibaly feeds left side to Poole. Poole against Tyson. Tyson stays with Poole. Poole steps left, long 3. Boy, he tried to hit that from the Potomac and missed it. Rebound grab by Mobley. Mobley into the forecourt. Cavs down 1. Mobley into the lane, spinning, putting it up. No, but a foul will be called. And that'll put Evan Mobley at the free throw line, shooting 2.
And I like what Mobley did, Tim. By habit, he gets in the paint. He's 7 feet tall. And he'll pass out of it even before he even becomes a scoring threat. You're a threat by position in the paint. Now just show him the ball. Head fake, ball fake. You'd be surprised. That time, he stayed strong on the shot and drew a foul. So much to learn. It really is.
But already an all-star player as he will be in the Eastern Conference all-star squad for next weekend's festivities out in San Francisco. Hey, we want to welcome in Cavs Audioverse affiliate, our great partner for many, many years, WEOL out in Lorain County, as they have joined us in progress. Great to have WEOL with us for the home stretch here in Washington. They just finished up Clearview and Oberlin. Clearview winning winning that game. 86-86 tie with a minute and a half to go here in the third. Mobley had split the pair of free throws. Coming down the baseline and hammering it home. The newest wizard, A.J. Johnson. 88-86. Mitchell drives and got his shot blocked out of bounds by Bilal Coulibaly.
Well, he's not going to get a call, that's for sure. He got hit 3 times before he got into the guts of the defense.
A.J. Johnson has made an impact here. He's chalked up 3 assists and a thunderous dunk. Came over from Milwaukee in the Kuzma deal. Cavs down 2. Donovan Mitchell out front. Met by Bub Carrington. Donovan with a jumper. In and out. Rebound Jalen Tyson. Up. Good. And a foul to go with it.
Invaluable, Tim. Smart player. While most players would have faded out to go play defense, he went to the offensive board and made the shot. An and one situation. Huge.
Tyson ties the game at 88. And he can break that tie with 59.6 to go here in the third. Sends it up and in.
Great job.
Tyson with a 3-point play. Cavs up by 1, 89-88. Here comes Bub Carrington. 14th pick in the draft. Throws it out front to Kispert. Right back to Carrington. Carrington with 10 on the shot clock. Steps behind the arc. Lets it fly. Nothing but net. Bub Carrington, his second 3-ball of the night. Wizards up 91-89. Mitchell at the other end. 3. In and out. Back in again. Donovan Mitchell hits the 3-ball.
Just when you need it.
Not how they teach it at shooting school, but the Cavs will take it. 92-91. Cavs by 1. 20 seconds to go here in the third. Here's Bub Carrington. He draws Evan Mobley. Carrington now fires left side to Kispert. Kispert, he'll shoot a 3. Miss it, tip no, and a foul on the floor. And they'll get the Cavaliers with that foul.
Yeah, and what's happening, Tim, everybody does it. When your big is away from the basket, they send players to the offensive board, especially if you're trying to play small ball. But the cure for that is that everybody's got to put a body on somebody, no matter where you are on the floor, and you all have to rebound.
Coulibaly hits the first before he shoots the second. We'll pause for station identification on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Coulibaly's second free throw hung on the rim and dropped in. Coulibaly hit them both. Wizards by 1. Cavs find themselves in a battle here in D.C. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Mitchell weaves his way into the paint. Shot puts it up and in. Donovan now with 28. 1 on the clock. Half-court shot off the back of the rim. No good for A.J. Johnson, and that ends the third. Cavs by 1 as we go to quarter number 4. 94-93. Cavs lead at the end of 3 on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense are the ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Cavs fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are game day go-tos. Plus, like the Cavs pile up points on the court, you can score perks and earn free gas and groceries with My Perks. Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
At first, credit card debt can seem harmless, like a cute little baby goat. But let it get out of control, and your debt goes wild, and that is anything but cute. Tame your debt with Rocket Mortgage. Tap into your home's equity and get funds in a matter of days. Just visit tameyourdebt.com. Call 1-800-407-3944 for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
And now, House Rules by Maxwell House. Nobody messes up your coffee order when you make it. A great cup of coffee doesn't require a cardboard sleeve. If you want a grande, get the big mug out of the dishwasher. Drinking coffee in your bathrobe is never frowned upon at home. The line for a great cup of coffee is always shorter at home. Drizzles and sprinkles belong in a weather forecast. Grabbing a cup of coffee shouldn't mean grabbing your car keys. Available at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Make sure you tune in to the Rock Entertainment Sports Network. Everything you need to know about your Cleveland Cavaliers, the Monsters, the Charge, high school football, podcasts, and so much more. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tune in right now to the Rock Entertainment Sports Network.
Hi, this is Bill Wills. Hope you have a great weekend. Back with you Monday morning, News Radio, WTAM 1100.
Cavs by 1 as we go to the fourth, 94-93. Cavaliers really took it to the Wizards in the first 3 matchups of the season, but not tonight. Washington has been hanging around all night long. Great to have you hanging with us. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones here at Capital One Arena in Washington. Greg Porter Jr. on the dribble to start the fourth. Gave it to Donovan Mitchell at the half-court line. Donovan already with 28. Mitchell drives to the basket, scores, and fouled in the process.
And he put that left hand right in his face, Tim. Right in George's face.
Took it to Keyshawn George and drew the foul. So Donovan Mitchell for the 16th time this year with 30 or more points. Of course, he sat out Wednesday's game against Detroit. And he has been on a scoring tear as of late. Mitchell, line right. Looking to extend the lead, and he does. 31 for Donovan Mitchell. Cavs up 97-93. George in the backcourt bounces it at the half-court line to Bub Carrington. Carrington gave it back to George. George bounced the foul line to Holmes. Off on the right side. 3 by Johnson, no good. Rebound bounces to Ty Jerome. Cavs by 4 with the ball. Fourth quarter just underway here in the nation's capital. Jerome on the left side. Cross court to Jalen Tyson. Bounces it down low to Mobley. Mobley back out front to Jerome. Gave it to Donovan. 3 ball. Too strong. Rebound Craig Porter. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell down the lane and up for the left hand in the bucket.
And that's what we needed, Tim. Second shot opportunities, especially when you get good shots on the first take.
5 quick points from Donovan Mitchell to open up the fourth. And Wizards head coach Brian Keefe doesn't like that. Timeout, Washington. Cavs by 6, 99-93. We'll take a break on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Monday's matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves will now be simulcast for free on Rock Entertainment Sports Network and over the air on WUAB Channel 43. The game will continue to air on FanDuel Sports Network and stream on the FanDuel Sports Network app. Fans located in Northeast Ohio can access Rock Entertainment Sports Network on Channel 979 on Spectrum and free over the air on Channel 22.1. For more information on the full broadcast schedule and all Rock Entertainment Sports Network Cavs game simulcast, visit Cavs.com/broadcast.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Donovan Mitchell with 5 straight here in the fourth quarter. He also had the final 5 of the third 10-point run. 99-93, Cavaliers by 6. Still over 11 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Hey, download the Cavs app to play Cavs Pick'em for a chance to win a pair of Cavs United memberships with over $150 in prizes given away every game. Download the Cavs app. Play Cavs Pick'em. Wizards with the ball off the timeout, not for long. Jerome poked it away from George. Jerome, 3, no rebound. Saved by Porter in the corner. Got it into Mobley, back to Craig. Out front to Jerome. Jerome at the foul line. Euro steps into the lane. Rolled it home.
He made something out of it, Tim. That's what you need. Get something off your defense. Force some turnovers.
Cavs by 8, 101-93. Left of the lane. Holmes up, good, and a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. Rashawn Holmes now with an 11-point ball game.
And he's been a difference maker, Tim. That veteran experience.
Got a double-double. Rashawn Holmes, his first double-double of the year. Holmes with a chance for an and one. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Sign up for free to start earning points for exclusive Cavs prizes. Go to Cavs.com/rewards. Rashawn Holmes having a nice game tonight. We just mentioned double-double in the ball game. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Cavs up 5, 101-96. Mitchell, right wing 3. Nope. Rebound Tyson, back to Mitchell. Mitchell up, no. Rebound out of bounds, and it went off the leg of Rashawn Holmes.
How do you like that, Tim? Another situation. Jalen Tyson, extra possession.
Donovan will inbound. Cavs by 5, 101-96. Got it to Mobley. 3, no. Rebound Tyson, another one. Topside Jerome. 3, bullseye. Jalen Tyson has done a magnificent job on the offensive glass.
Second shots, possessions.
Kispert in the lane. Got it out front to Buck Carrington. Carrington fouled by Jalen Tyson. It looked like they knocked knees. Tyson really hobbling down there. Well, the Cavs at 104. They've scored 100 plus in tonight's game. All fans will receive a $2 large fry from McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app to receive this special offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
And Jalen Tyson is really limping, Tim.
Yeah, he's hobbling over to that Cavalier bench.
What did they hit, knee to knee? Is that what you saw?
Yeah, because
yeah,
Bub went down as well, Bub Carrington.
Yeah, he's out the game too.
Yeah.
In fact, he's going back into the locker room.
He sure is. Max Strus has checked back in for the Cavs. Boy, great effort from Jalen Tyson. Out front, 3 from Poole. Got it. Boy, Jordan Poole now has a 32-point game. He has been magnificent tonight. Gets Washington to within 5. Mitchell, left corner, Strus. 3-ball, good!
I like it.
Max Strus right in front of that Cavalier bench. Strus now with 12, all from downtown. 4 3-balls. Cavs up 107-99. Here's Poole in between the circles. Poole, a 3 over Porter. Got it! Wow. Jordan Poole just rose and drilled it. Back to within 5, 107-102. Mitchell in the middle to Mobley. Pow with 2 hands. Mitchell drove the baseline, found Mobley who crushed it. Evans got 19. Boy, a strong second half. Cavs by 7 with 8:50 to go. Holmes left of the lane, into the lane. Hooks got it deflected, but who else? Jordan Poole grabbed the loose ball and poked it home.
He's been in a winning environment before, Tim. Now he knows how to close.
Cavs again by 5, 109-104. Mitchell with a hesitation, left of the lane, bounce right corner to Porter, in the lane to Mobley, who hooked it home. But what a pass by Craig Porter Jr. Beautiful assist. Poole out front with a long three that missed, but he gets it back. That three was also short, and the rebound comes off to Ty Jerome. Cavs by 7, 8:10 to go. Jerome, right of the lane, into the lane, floats it up and home. What do you know? Dynamite performance from Ty Jerome.
Coming alive when you need him, Tim.
He's got 7 in the fourth, 13 overall. Cavs by 9, 113-104. Boy, Cavs trying to create some distance. On the right side, George comes around Jerome. George at the foul line. He'll lean in and hit. Keyshawn George now with a 16-point game. And Washington won't go away. 113-106. Jerome lobbed to Mobley. Pow! Jerome with the throw to Mo.
Big time setup.
Evan now with 23. What a second half for Evan Mobley. 17 points in quarters 3 and 4. Kispert into the lane. Blocked by Mobley. Loose ball grabbed by Jordan Poole, though. 8 on the shot clock. Poole comes around Porter. Poole drives, and a blocking foul will be called on Ty Jerome. Of course, after every charge block, both players will look over at the bench, depending upon who it was called on, to say, take a look at it.
So, Tim, one thing, when you're coming down the stretch, and now the Cavaliers sitting here with a 9-point lead, it's better to give up 2 at Poole on the free throw line than a 3. Why? Not necessarily because of the added point, but because it gives you a half a possession closer. And that's what hurts you, because coming down the stretch, you want possessions. You want to shoot a good, efficient number, but more than that, you want to get shots up, and you want to be able to try to make those shots.
Jordan Poole hits that first free throw. 38 points in the ballgame for Poole. His season high is 42. His career high is 43.
Okay.
Well, Jim, you called it earlier. This young man, when he gets going, he can be a big-time scorer.
That's right. And when he does it, Tim, it's all in his head, because as you can see, he can score.
Poole hits the second. 39 for Poole. Cavs by 7, 115-108. Mitchell with 33 leads the Cavs. Jared Allen, right side to Strus, in the corner to Porter. Porter against Poole. Porter into the lane. Short shot hung on the rim and fell off. Rebound grab by Vucevic. Left of the lane. Poole drives, scores. Boy, he's just feeling it right now. Timeout taken by Kenny Atkinson. He saw this Jordan Poole act when Poole was with the Warriors and Kenny was on that staff. Poole's bucket gets the Wizards to within 5. 115-110. 6:44 to go. Timeout Cavs. We'll take a break on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Suspect a natural gas leak? Enbridge Gas Ohio reminds you, first move your feet, then call when you're down the street. A gas leak might have a smell like rotten eggs, or you might see blowing dirt or bubbling water. A leaking pipeline might also make a hissing sound that you can hear. And whether you're an individual or contractor, state law requires you to call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. Dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. For more safety information, visit enbridge.com, keyword natural gas safety. Monday's matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves will now be simulcast for free on Rock Entertainment Sports Network and over the air on WUAB Channel 43. The game will continue to air on FanDuel Sports Network and stream on the FanDuel Sports Network app. Fans located in Northeast Ohio can access Rock Entertainment Sports Network on Channel 979 on Spectrum and free over the air on Channel 22.1. For more information on the full broadcast schedule and all Rock Entertainment Sports Network Cavs game simulcast, visit Cavs.com/broadcast.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. From the appliances and homes to aircraft carriers defending our freedom, their steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Secure your spot to join our Cavs United family next season and never miss a moment of Cavs action. It's easy to add yourself to the priority list for the 2025-26 Cavs United memberships by placing a deposit now. Select your desired seat location between premium, lower level, or Loudville. Your Cavs United membership will unlock unrivaled benefits that last all year, like the ticket exchange program, flexible payment plans, exclusive events, a dedicated lounge, and more. Deposits can be placed at Cavs.com/enroll.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. All next week at 7:45, the Outlaw Music Festival tickets to win with Willie, WTAM 1100.
Cavs by 5, 115, 110, 6:44 to go, fourth quarter here at Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Cavs back home Monday to take on the T-Wolves. Hey, if you want to get there, SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cavs. It's the easiest way to buy tickets to Cavs games and all live events in Cleveland. SeatGeek handles the tickets, so Cavs fans can fan. SeatGeek. Off the timeout, Ty Jerome into the forecourt. Bounce on the high post to Jared Allen. He'll hand it off to Garland. Garland, right wing, Craig Porter Jr. back to DG. His three is perfect.
I'll tell you what, he had rested legs, Tim. He sat for a while. He was strong on that shot.
And shocking that the Cavs get a great look and a bucket out of a timeout. 118-110. At the other end, nice shot. Vukcevic at the foul line. Turn, hit. And it's now 118-112. 5-point game for Vukcevic. 6-point lead for the Cavs. Garland in the paint. Will put it up and roll it home. And DG now has a 20-point game.
Looking at a three-possession game here, Tim.
120-112, 5:45 to go. Poole out front, had it knocked away, and then Jerome trying to scoop it up, knocked it out of bounds. Well, it's time for the stretch run. Here comes Mitchell and Mobley. Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell check back in. Donovan with a 33-point game. Evan Mobley with 23 points in the contest.
And solid minutes by Porter and Jerome, Tim.
Oh, big minutes.
They got us here. They got us 8 up.
Here's Corey Kispert, left side to Koulibaly. Back out front to Vukcevic. Word of the lane on Mobley. Tough shot on Evan, missed it. Rebound, Jared Allen.
That Mobley defense again, Tim.
Jared Allen has his 28th double-double of the year. Garland around Allen. Garland, run of the lane, under the basket. Works to the left side, in the middle, Mobley. Pow! With 2 hands. Oh, he wound up and delivered. Evan Mobley with a signature dunk right there. Cavs by 10, their biggest lead of the night. Vucevic down low. Got the pass and knocked it in. 122-114. Cavs by 8 with 4:50 left. DG in the lane to Allen. Allen in heavy traffic. Hooks with the left hand, and it rolled out. Rebound, Mobley. Mobley on the dribble to the right side. Mobley against Kispert. Mobley now double team. Mobley top side to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Mitchell back to Mobley. Mobley, run of the lane. Fade away. Missed. Rebound. Battled for. Out of bounds. And it went off Strus in the corner. Strus debating the point. And are the Cavs going to challenge? Boy, they're all looking.
They changed it.
Oh, now they do change it. Andy Nagy
came all the way from half court
and changed the call. So the ball does belong to the Cavaliers. So fortunately for the Cavs, they didn't have to challenge it. So they still have that in their pocket. Cavs by 8 with 4:28 to go. Donovan Mitchell in the corner into Strus. Strus driving on George, will bank and score. Max Strus with a 14-point game. Cavs by 10 again. Poole out front. Poole works his way to the three-point arc, guarded by Mobley, and as Poole lobbed it in the lane to Rashawn Holmes, foul is called. They got that one on Darius Garland.
Yeah, he let you know they got him too. But you did the right thing, DG. You did the right thing. Let's put it out on the side, 14 seconds. Now let's play tougher, more aggressive defense and get a stop.
Cavs sitting on 14 fouls. So from here on out, Wizards will be shooting. Here's Holmes at the three-point arc.
Oh, he pushed it.
And there's the foul. Jim called it. We got an offensive foul called.
Offensive foul assessed to Washington. Number 13,
Jordan Poole with the push on Garland. Hey, the Cavs have topped 120. Yes, free fries from McDonald's. Cavs sitting on 124, so with scoring more than 120, all fans receive a free large fry from McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Download the McDonald's app to receive this offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Garland, three from the left side, missed. Rebound, Rashawn Holmes. 3:45 to go. Cavs by 10. This has been a battle against this Wizards team. Poole left of the lane. Poole fouled by Garland.
Oh, come on.
And Jordan Poole sold that one.
Yes, he did. Shooting too, Tim. He knew it. You knew it. You had called it early, 10 seconds before that?
Here comes the challenge. Cavs are going to say, we didn't have to challenge before, but with a foul call, we're going to challenge this one. And again, with a 10-point lead and 3:38 left, you really don't have anything to lose. Even if you lose the challenge, you at least make those guys look at it. We'll keep it right here, 124-114, Cavs by 10. They're challenging the foul call on Darius Garland, which would send Jordan Poole to the free throw line. Cavs back home Monday to take on the T-Wolves, and we'll let you know that game against Minnesota will now be simulcast for free on Rock Entertainment Sports Network and over the air on WUAB Channel 43. The game will continue to air on FanDuel Sports Network and stream on FanDuel Sports Network's app. Fans located in Northeast Ohio can access Rock Entertainment Sports Network. Do it on Channel 979 on Spectrum and free over the air on Channel 22.1. For more information on the full broadcast schedule and all Rock Entertainment Sports Network Cavs games simulcast, visit Cavs.com/broadcast. Well, Jim, as I was telling the folks about Monday's game on Rock Entertainment Sports Network, you were looking at the replay. What'd you see?
Well, what I saw is that I think the Cavs are going to win it.
The defender does not establish a legal guarding position in the dribbler's path. Because of the contact, it affects the dribbler's speed, quickness, balance, and rhythm. Therefore, the ruling on the floor stands as called. The challenge has been unsuccessful by Cleveland. They have no more challenges remaining. They lose their timeout. It'll be penalty for Jordan Poole.
Poole going to the free throw line. Poole sitting on a 41-point game. He's 1 point away from his season high. He's 2 points away from matching his career high of 43.
Well, Tim, the secret to this, and basic as far as closing, you got to get stops, and you can't give up three-pointers. 2 we can live with. It's the three-pointer, which is a possession and a half. That's what hurts you. That's how teams come back on you.
Poole line left has just matched his season high as he hits the first. If Poole hits the second, he will tie his career high. That first free throw gets the Wizards to within 9. Second one up, good. Well, he's at his career high of 43, and we've got an 8-point game with 3:35 to go. 124-116. Cavs with the ball and that 8-point advantage. Mitchell at the half-court line. Bounces it to Mobley out high. Mobley now hands off to Garland. 8 on the shot clock. Garland in the middle of Strus. Straightaway three. Good!
I like it, Strus. Under pressure.
Cavs lost the challenge, but Jim were able to draw up a play. And Strus buries the three. And he's matched his season high with 17 tonight. Cavs by 11. Here's Poole. 3 ball off the side of the rim, no good. Boy, that was a desperation shot. Rebound Mobley ahead to Garland. Garland against George. Garland, left corner, Strus, three. Missed it. Rebound, Rashawn Holmes. Wizards will run to the other end. And losing the ball off his leg was Bub Carrington. Grabbed by Mitchell. Left wing, Strus. Lob Mobley. Pow! Timeout, Washington. Cavs with points off turnovers. How beautiful was that? Mobley ends up with the slam dunk. And the Cavaliers now with that breathing room up by 13. 129-116 with 2:38 to go, fourth quarter of play.
And Tim, it was
Timeout,
defense.
Yep. Timeout, Wizards. Go ahead, Jim.
No, you're right. Defense. It was all about defense. And that's what it takes. That's a fundamental part of closing, is getting stops. The other one is don't give up the three-point shot and make. You can live with two. You can come back to fight another day. But then on the other end, you have to continue to score. And that's what the Cavs did. Max Strus having his best scoring day as a Cavalier.
Strus with a 17-point game tonight. Max with 8 here in the fourth quarter of play. Strus on the night with 5 three balls. Mitchell leading the way with 33, 16th time he's been over the 30-point mark. Evan Mobley, after a quiet first half, 21 here in the second. He's got 27 points overall. So the Cavaliers have come to life in the second half of play. Jared Allen, we mentioned, his 28th double-double of the year. Hey, bring the whole family to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Cavs Family Fun Packs are back, featuring 4 tickets with loaded food and beverage credit. Shop Family Fun Packs, presented by Sheely's Furniture and Appliance. Go to Cavs.com/offers. Wizards with the ball off the timeout. That was their final timeout. They're out of timeouts as on the dribble, Bilal Coulibaly is fouled by Darius Garland. Garland picks up his third, but the Wizards are in the bonus. So Bilal Coulibaly shooting 2. Coulibaly, 7th pick in the draft last year. Again, this Wizards roster is just stocked with first-round draft choices.
Yeah, it is, Tim, and that's how you get there. Sprinkling a few vets, give these guys some playing experience. Well, they got experience tonight. They really thought they had us. They had won 3 straight and had won 3 out of 5.
Coulibaly missed them both. Rebound Mobley. So the Cavs with a 13-point lead. Mobley double-teamed in the backcourt, but he got it down the floor to Garland. Ahead to Allen. Lobs it back to DG. A 3. The dagger! DG with the finishing touches. Cavs up 16 with 2:10 to go. DG with 23. And now Garland almost had a steal at the scorer's table. Instead, it comes to Coulibaly. He'll hook it and miss it. Rebound Allen quickly to Mitchell. Ahead to Garland. Cross court to Strus. Strus drives, and he missed the layup. Rebound grab by Poole. Poole driving on Mitchell. Poole, runner with the right hand is good. Jordan Poole has a new career high, 45 for Poole at the other end. Mitchell fouled as he came to the forecourt by Keyshawn George.
And Tim, it just seems like everything just opened up for the Cavaliers. They focused on the last 4.5, 5 minutes, and the whole game changed. Double-digit lead.
A.J. Johnson, another rookie, although this is his first game with Washington. He came over from Milwaukee in the Kyle Kuzma deal, has checked in. So you look at A.J. Johnson, 23rd pick in the draft. You look at Alex Sarr, who didn't play tonight. He was the 2nd pick in the draft this year. Bub Carrington, his rookie year, 14th pick in the draft. Bilal Coulibaly, 7th pick in the draft last year. I mean, they're putting that nucleus together. There'll no doubt be a lottery team this year with a 9-41 record so far.
Well, the Cavs have been there.
Yes, they have.
They have been there. They call it progress. They call it a systematic approach to getting better.
Kenny Atkinson feeling pretty good as Amani Bates is in the game, unloads a 3-ball, missed it. There's another offensive rebound for Jalen Tyson, who is checked back in.
Yeah, I'm glad to see he's all right. I think they just bumped knees, Tim.
Yep.
It'll be sore tomorrow.
Well, he's still...
Yeah, I know. He hopped right there.
Yep. Cavs by 14 with 1:35 to go. Tyson, after grabbing that rebound, had it knocked out of his hands. Porter will launch a pass to the backcourt, which is tracked down by Ty Jerome. Jerome in the middle. Long 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound grab by George, and then he got run into by Amani Bates. So it'll be George shooting free throws. A couple of more texts that we want to get to before we call it a night here in D.C. We've got Jared out in Defiance who's listening. Now, I guess we're the background for Jared because he's playing Pokemon. Listening to Jim Jones and yours truly.
Multitasking.
Yes.
How old is he?
I don't dare ask that one. We got Olga down in Tennessee. Olga listening in tonight as George misses that first free throw. We didn't even mention George. He was the 24th pick in the draft this year. Deshaun George, second one good. He's got a 17-point game. Cavaliers, a little too much for this Wizards team tonight. But, boy, if you're looking down the road a few years, they're putting together a nice squad. Bates in the middle to Jerome, back to Amani. Bates had it knocked out of his hands, got it back, hands it to Tyson. He'll hook and score with the left hand as it rolled around the rim and in. Amani Bates with the assist. Cavs by 15 with 1 minute to go. Buck Carrington with a 3. That's good. And he's another good one. 13 points in the ball game. Makes it 134-122, but we're under 50 seconds to go. Here's Ty Jerome, run of the lane. Cavs right now will kill clock. Jerome tried to bounce it to Thompson. Ball ricocheted off Tristan to the other end. Johnson with a nice lob to Buck Carrington. Koulibaly, excuse me. Koulibaly was 16. Boy, this A.J. Johnson in limited minutes has done some nice things. His first game as a Wizard.
That's what I'm saying, Tim. So much talent in this league, and most of it's young.
Cavs by 10, but only 20 to go. Bates misses a 3. George down the floor. Johnson bounce on the baseline to Koulibaly. His corner 3, short rebound. Porter and the Cavs can dribble it out. We'll give the Wizards credit. They battled this Cavaliers team tonight.
And the fans appreciate it.
They sure do. But the Cavs win. Cavaliers win 134-124. And with the wins, the Cavs have now swept the 4 games from Washington this year. Cavaliers now 42-10 on the year. And with a 10-point win, it is now the 30th time this season that the Cavs have won a game by double digits. Their road record now 18-6.